Mikey here from Rocket Banana Entertainment with another story from Tales from Your Server as seen on Reddit. It was my first day at a pizza restaurant. This place was always slammed. It's really where I learned how to be a good server. Before that, I worked at overstaffed burger joints or Italian restaurants. Things were moving pretty fast, but I was doing surprisingly well. I had about 10 tables, and I was used to 3 to 4 table sections. I will never forget this couple that came in and sat down at table 24. They were an old couple. I'm talking both gray-haired and overdressed to be at a pizza restaurant. I will say, I did give them excellent service despite my frazzledness of starting a new job. I was feeling it, and felt great about handling all of my tables. Until I did mess up. The man at table 24 handed me his card to close out. I'm busy. Don't even have time to pick a wedgie if I had one busy. I go to the computer and swipe his card. Admittedly, I forgot to print out the itemized receipt, which I can be very frustrating. The man at table 24 had every right to be upset. But instead of asking me to grab the itemized receipt, he began to loudly, in a small room, with a deep and firm tone, tell me how horrible I am at my job. That no wonder I only got as far in life as working at a pizza shop. He kept going on with these terrible comments and wouldn't let me walk away when I tried. So now, all of my other tables just saw me get ripped a new a-hole. And I'm in the weeds after wasting time getting yelled at by this guy. The owner of the restaurant must have come in at some point. He saw this man yelling at me, came up to the table, and did the most badass thing I've ever seen. "Excuse me, sir," he says to the man at table 24. "I am the owner of this establishment. I'm not sure what the problem is here, and frankly, I don't care. What I do care about is you belittling my waitress. So I'm going to ask you and your wife to leave and not come back to my restaurant." The man responds, "Fine, but you'll be losing our business." To which the owner says, "I really don't care, and I don't want people like you in my restaurant anyway." It was the coolest shit I'd ever seen. The owner stood there and waited for these people to leave. It was effing badass. After they left, the owner came up to me and said, "Fuck those people. You're doing a great job, and I wouldn't have hired you if you didn't show potential. If anyone else talks to you like that, I want you to tell them to go F off and get out. I don't want their money." Coolest boss ever. I've had bosses that cover the entire spectrum of awesome to terrible. Sometimes a boss can be really cool like this one and show you that they really value their employees over profits. I think that's a really strong symbol to send, and I really absolutely love this story. So if you have anything to add, please do so in the comments. And as always, please subscribe and hit that like button. There'll be more of these in the days that follow.